it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be going over how to use the different drills in Hammerting. If you have been following my playthroughs at all, you might recognize this map. I went back a few saves, probably about 6 episodes from the time of recording this to when this was empty, so I could experiment with these different ways to use the drills to figure out what works, what doesn't work, how to place them, how to refuel them, all that kind of stuff. The way the drills work, if you find a patch of some kind of an ore or a gem, some point with the newest patch they have added large veins of ores with gems mixed in them some places. I found this large iron patch that has sapphires placed in it. I also have down here a coal and ruby one, and then farther down in my playlist down here I found some more iron and copper down there in veins. You place the drills on top of the iron, or on top of your what you want to drill. It will harvest the items for you, but it takes them away a lot slower, where you will get a lot more out of it. I actually have not noticed it taking it away very fast. It's been really slow. The amount of materials that this pulls out is well worth using these if you can get to them. In order to get to them, click on the wrong button. In order to get to them, to get to the Cog Drill, you need to get down to the Cog-borne transmission. And to get to the Crusher Drill, you need to get to Mechanized Excavation. So it's a bit down the tech tree. Not hard to get to. To build them, the Cog Drill, I'm going to build examples of both of them here. Make sure I'm placing them in the right spot here. The Cog Drill takes 4 metal sheets and 2 machine parts, and the Crusher Drill, I placed this in the wrong spot, move this over one, and the Crusher Drill takes 6 metal sheets and 3 machine parts. Go ahead and let them build these while we go over other things. I have all the materials. They should build these up. I'll show you why I placed them the way I did. First, we'll go over the Cog Drills. As you can see, when you load games, these stop working. Sometimes they'll start working. When you place the Cog Drills, they're a little harder to use they're not harder to use, but they're not as predictable with where to have your dwarves be able to refill the coal as compared to the Crusher Drill. The Crusher Drill, it's very consistent. So with this, as you can see, I have placed one here on top of a scaffolding. It is not refueling. This one here does. This one here does not. Over here is not. This one does. So I have all kinds of different experiences with these on what they're doing. So for the scaffolding, in order to make it work on a scaffolding, you have to keep it centered like this. If it's off to the side, it will not work, especially if it's off to the right. If it's off to the left a little bit, it will sometimes work. I also tried testing it, tried to refill it from up top. You cannot refill these things from the top. With these, you can have one gap, or you can have them right up against the Cog Drill in order to reload and unload them. The sweet spot for it seems to be this block right here. Place this right here. Right on the right-hand side in the middle. That's where it seems to want to refill. Sometimes it will work over here. Sometimes it will work over here. It really depends. I've had hit or miss on whether it will work there or not. You can have a gap there. You can also put it to where it is. Build this one right here straight on top of it, where it's sitting right on it, as well as the scaffolding can be sitting straight on top of it like this one is. This will refill eventually once it needs it. Here, as you can see, I have 3 blocks. I put these first 3 spots here, will not refill it. We put 1 here, it's going to come back. Once they build this, this will get refueled and start pulling the items out when they need it. I played around with this one here. For some reason, this one here, if you have 2, I don't know, like I said, over here, 2 down, one of the ones down here on either side, it will refuel when it's 2 away. The best bet to do this is put it in this block, either 1 away, 2 away. This one should be coming. Somebody's coming right now. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I put this block here. They refueled it. Now with the crusher drills are a little more right to the point. This spot right here is where it has to be. You can use the scaffolding, you can use a block. It is 8 blocks over from the right, 9 blocks over from the left. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's a 9th from the left, 8 from the right. This block here, if it is not, and it has to be right up against the crusher drill. It cannot have a gap where they walk. So if I put this block right here, they're going to come over here. They're going to refill this one. I tried putting the gap. This here is 8 over. Said this one will not refuel. I tried loading from the top. It will not refuel from the top. You can use a scaffold. As long as it's touching right up against the bottom, it will work. You have to make sure that is one of the 2 middle pieces of scaffolding on either side is touching the 8th block. I believe I have 1 more down here, yes, where I came in from the left side, just to show you that you can come in from the left or the right side and do it, and it will work. So this one here now has been refueled now that we put this block here. So for emptying the drills, I know I've seen some people talk about my drills are full, they're not pulling anything out anymore. There's a couple ways that you can go around emptying them. First off, you can just drop the items out, which they'll come around and pick them up eventually. You drop them, and then it will continue to pull the ore out. The other thing you can do is you can make a storage, and under a sign, go to the ore, click on iron, which just had other stuff in it. This one here, I'm going to click on which is actually, this one has sapphires. This one has rubies. So this is pulling the ones that they can reach, which they can reach now. So they pulled all the sapphires that were in here, and once I put that block there. Now they're going to come over here and they're going to start collecting all of the iron from all of these drills and put them in storage so that it will continue to drill and not just sit there idle. So that's pretty much everything about the drills in order how to make them work. Let's hope that this helps. I know that there's been a lot of confusion I've seen on forums and stuff like that where people just don't understand how they work. And as I said, if you've seen my playthroughs, I was having a lot of confusion on why I couldn't get them to refuel or empty or anything like that. But I finally figured it all out. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps. If you enjoyed this, please don't forget to click that like button. If you'd like to see my playthrough, click on the video on the right for a playlist of my current playthrough of Hammerting.